Hello, and welcome to the Manscaped 10K. I am your host, Brian. This is a charity 2v2 event with the biggest names in Rocket League. Johnny Boy will be our caster today, and every day. For the duration of this event we will be accepting donations, and all money raised will be passed on to the charity Testicular Cancer Society. You can find links to donate, and to the charity, in the description. Thank you everyone who has donated, raising our total to $1,673.20. Manscaped will generously match up to the first $10,000 donated, effectively doubling anything you donate until that goal is reached. They are also offering you a 20% discount on purchases and free shipping with the code BOY. Find more info in the description. Yesterday we saw Jazer and Nihilore win the first series of the tournament, beating FLuuMP Musty. Today, FLuuMP Musty return this time to face Athena and Sizz. Every game matters, as only the top 4 teams will progress from league play. So, here's Johnny, with the match.
Alright, let's get into game 1 of Athena and Sizz against FLuuMP and Musty. It's a good combination here for Athena and Sizz, one which they've requested. They want to give this a run together, see if they can spoil anyone else's days. That's a great goal by Musty early on though, solo effort. He takes it around the left hand side of the field, and he will get the shot over the top of Athena, who almost had the speed there to match him, but Musty was a little bit too quick. Now Sizz is going to need to do, of course, most of the groundwork in this one. In particular, shutting down Musty's dribbles, because he has shown in the first series that they played against Nihilore and Jazer that he wants to be dribbling as much as possible. That was an open net for Sizz. He's decided to go high with it, and it's a miss by Musty. Athena comes in, saved by FLuuMP. Sizz coming off the ceiling now, trying to get a dunk over the top of both FLuuMP and Musty. It's a nice challenge there by Athena. She tries to get the ball into the center. Sizz decides not to commit on it. He didn't have enough boost, but he gets it over one. Now the rebound attempt coming in. Sizz on target with it, but FLuuMP with the save. Now Athena has to run back, try and shut down Musty in defense. She will do just that. Well played in the near post by Athena. Sizz is very much going for the riskiest plays imaginable over and over again. That bump on Athena actually played into her favor there, as Musty wasn't able to get it past her. And Sizz has another chance. Will it be another ceiling play? No, this time he will go infield with it, try and be a little bit quicker, but he doesn't make contact. Athena's alone at the back again, this time against FLuuMP, who centers it to Musty. But it's Musty who gets knocked out of the way by Sizz, who has passed it to Athena. No, they missed the open net! Oh, what a disaster! I don't know if this was a clean open net miss by Sizz, or if he was trying to pass the ball off to Athena, but either way, they have failed to score in a position where they both should be hitting the target. This is dangerous for FLuuMP and Musty. They're looking a little bit shaky at the back. Lots of chances for Sizz and Athena already. Good challenge by Sizz, it's on target. Musty was trusting FLuuMP not to get dunked on. Was making a run to the right, but he'll be regretting that decision as FLuuMP got hard red. Sizz coming straight through, and he ties up the game. Long series here. They've got plenty of time to figure each other out. But look at this. FLuuMP actually with a solo play onto Sizz. And he didn't waste any time with this one. Cheats up. Sizz goes for back corner boost. One touch by FLuuMP. Aerial shot to get the ball just out of Sizz's reach. That's a very well executed solo play. Without the air roll, it looks like he wouldn't have had a chance to get the ball past Sizz. Both the angle and the pace would have been a little bit too slow, a little bit too off, respectively. Athena running into the corner. Leaves the net wide open, but Sizz will have that covered. Sizz doesn't get the ceiling touch that he wanted. Now Athena on the dribble. Gets it past Musty. Decides to bring it back down again. And that's going to actually bring it open for Sizz. Athena almost facilitating Sizz for a goal here. Now she'll have to challenge alone for a while as Sizz goes back to get boost, but gets a clean demo onto FLuuMP. It's Musty all alone at the back. Athena and Sizz take a turn centering the ball. Nobody waiting in the middle for this one. They might just have to back off and give it another go. Once again, it's looking a bit awkward for FLuuMP and Musty in defense. They're struggling to clear their lines. That will actually end up as a counter-attack goal though, as Sizz and Athena kind of got baited in. They realized that things were looking a bit awkward for Musty and FLuuMP. But they did overcommit to try and punish the slight mispositioning, the hesitation that was occurring in defense without a shadow of a doubt. But Sizz has been playing his own style, of course. He does love to fake the ball as much as possible in every game that he plays. He likes to keep people guessing. Musty gonna replicate. Now Sizz on the deck against FLuuMP, who shadows him and fake challenges to get Sizz off the ball. Athena caught 3-point turning. A little bit out of position as well. Now there's a big chance for FLuuMP and Musty to get an extended period of pressure, but they're both backing off on the same side. Musty comes barreling in, takes Sizz out of the game. Athena shuts down FLuuMP's passing attempt though, and this is going to be more pressure for FLuuMP, but oh my goodness, he's missed the ball! On the goal line, triple wow from Sizz. Oh no, FLuuMP had so much boost, but he's just panicked on the goal line and it's gone in. And I just want to highlight, Sizz is also watching the replay here to try and rub some salt in the wound. No problem, says FLuuMP. Well, not yet, not just yet, but just one more mistake like that and you will definitely have a problem. There's no doubt. Sizz off the ceiling. Decides to play it slow with the catch. Fake jump to get FLuuMP away from him. And he's got it over the top of Musty as well. It's all tied up. Sizz with the equalizer. It's 1v2 play. Gets it past both players with a single flick as Musty drove off the goal line a bit too early. If he'd stayed back just maybe he could have had an easier save on this. Both teams fake the kickoff. Sizz first react. Another double fake. What is happening? 2 fake kickoffs in a row. FLuuMP with the flip reset. It's barely moved though. It's still on target for Sizz. Now Athena up for a tight angle redirect. It's going to be just another whiff on the ball, but Sizz comes barreling in for another opportunity. Athena, perfect timing on the boost respawn, and now a little high five with Sizz in the box as they take it into offense. Sizz looking for the double, makes contact, but it's off target. And Musty coming forward. Athena's done a good job shutting down Musty's solo plays. You'd think that this would be the mismatch that they'd be looking for, but it's going to go in center for FLuuMP. He's read the miss. He just trusted Musty to make the play. Musty surely called out that he was bumping Athena, and although he didn't make contact, he did enough to throw her off her defensive line. She wasn't able to make contact. A diagonal fake kickoff by Athena. Sizz misses the open net cross field. FLuuMP is going to make contact with his clear ball. Now Athena's alone against Musty, who hits it a bit too high, and Sizz is able to get back and help out. 10 seconds though for Athena and Sizz. Still 1 goal behind. Now Sizz has a good chance here, but he's hit the ball more sideways than forward. Athena comes in to help out, but it will go grounded. And game 1 does go in FLuuMP and Musty's favour. An absolute riot of a game to start things off.
TCS have an app you need, all of you. If you have testicles or know someone else who does, download Ball Checker on Google Play or iTunes. Awareness is key.
Game 2, let's see if we're going to have as many fakes as we did in the first match. There's one. Athena with the diagonal fake kickoff. Sizz does find her with a half volley actually. Saved by Musty for the time being. Sizz has some space here, but he's going to have to run it all the way back, pick up the boost as it spawns. Perfect timing there by Sizz. Noticing that the boost was going to appear as he arrived back in defense. It's a good catch by Sizz. Shame the flick wasn't at quite the same level. FLuuMP shuts down that offensive play. Athena's going to return the favour. Musty will get it past her with a pinch. Bit of calm play, surely before the storm, before the chain fakes that are inevitably going to come later on. Musty, ceiling shot, no dodge available. He does pinch it center to FLuuMP though. It's on the wrong side of the ball. He's going to run into some trouble in the form of Sizz, who tries to pass it out, but it's going to go straight towards Musty. Great first touch there by Sizz though. Realizing that he's being challenged by FLuuMP. He's rotated pretty deep here. Athena can't catch up with it though before FLuuMP shuts down the offensive play. Musty against Sizz, 1v1. Sizz will save this one. Fake by FLuuMP. Comes out towards Musty, and Sizz with no boost is also going to fake the ball. Athena decides not to fake it. Wise decision, as it would have probably been a goal if she did. So many mind games all over the field. Another fake by FLuuMP. Seems like himself and Sizz are just having a battle. See who can play the most deceptive Rocket League. Both of them actually hit the ball at the same time, to the surprise of the majority of the audience. Still no goals in this second game. Sizz with a nice bounce dribble. Started off the side wall. He's taking it quickly down to the other end and slams Musty as he gets to the other side of the field. Musty will respawn straight between the ball and the goal. 2 minutes gone is still scoreless in game 2. Athena working the ball down the line. Puts it into an awkward spot, but Musty deals with it. Pinch attempt by Musty. He wasn't too far off, connecting well with this one. Fake jump by Sizz. Another fake jump by Sizz. Musty does read this one. And he also beats Sizz to the boost in the corner. They've got to look out because Athena's really starting to get a lot more confidence as this match goes on. Playing a lot more aggressively. FLuuMP has a free hit on the ball in the midfield. Sizz decides to mind game it. Great read by Athena, knowing that Sizz was likely to completely miss the ball yet again. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. See if Sizz decides to surprise FLuuMP and Musty with some contact on the ball. Yes, he will. And that's where all the fakes start to pay off. They've become conditioned to the mind games, and they're now not ready for when he actually hits the ball. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Sizz strikes with a ceiling shot, 1-0. Will they be able to tie up the series with a win here? Big win on the kickoff by Athena. Gets his centre as well. Where is Sizz? In he comes for the bottom left corner. Athena takes it past both FLuuMP and Musty by herself. That's a really great pass, getting it off the wall and centre, but not too hard that Sizz can't catch up with it, as he was coming down the same line. Great position now for Sizz and Athena. Will they be able to stay disciplined, hold on to this lead? Athena's got some time here. Takes a soft touch. It's really good time wasting there by Athena to allow Sizz to respawn. Plays aggressively onto the goalkeeper as well, but it looks like it's going to pay off for FLuuMP and Musty this time. And FLuuMP drops the what a save. He's going to BM Sizz, who's dodging forward out of position. And Sizz wasn't able to post pinch it out of the net either. A little bit of return on the BM that Sizz sent FLuuMP's way with the Lamau in game 1. Still a 1-goal lead for Sizz and Athena. Double touch from Musty. It's going to change that fact. 2-2. And that is a gorgeous goal. Athena and Sizz separated by the touch onto the back wall. Neither one of them able to keep a double out the net as well. 1 minute and 38 remaining in the second game. Really a must-win game for Sizz and Athena by the looks of things. So FLuuMP and Musty have had certainly a more solid game here than they did in the first. No boost on Athena. Sizz has to batten down the hatches solo for the time being. Fantastic flick though. That's going to go centre for Sizz, who passes it to Athena for the finish. And the positioning by Athena just making the goal that bit bigger, as it looks like Sizz wasn't going to have enough boost to put this on target by himself, but he doesn't have to. Athena's there to move the post out a little bit more. And plenty quick chat spam occurring for both teams, but particularly in this exchange from Athena and Sizz, who seem to be very comfortable in the trash talking zone. Boost steal by Athena. Sizz shot straight towards Musty though. FLuuMP is out of boost, and Athena's going to play this into the corner. Good read by Musty. And now Sizz gets it past both. Can he recover? He's got tons of boost. And an open net finish, 4-2. I wouldn't be surprised to see what a save. Oh, it's a close one spam this time from Sizz. He's going to mix it up a little bit. Is this going to tilt FLuuMP and Musty at all? Do they have the mentality to ignore what surely must be a little bit frustrating. Of course, it's all in fun and games. These guys are just trying to win by any means necessary. So it's just time wasting again. Athena eliminates Musty from behind. She really is making her presence felt in this series. Another wasted, or time wasting flick by Sizz. He doesn't have boost, so he's just going to use the back end of the skyline to pop the ball as high as he can. He's come back to rescue Athena, who was positioned a bit awkwardly on the goal line. 2 goals in it. Need a goal right now for FLuuMP Musty if they're going to come back here, but that save by Athena should seal the deal. Game 2 goes into Sizz and Athena's hands. That means we are going to be all tied up in the series. Best of 5 becomes a best of 3.
Manscaped offer you high quality products without testing them on animals. That makes them good guys. Thank you, Manscaped.
It's game 3. Musty and FLuuMP taking a big hit there to what surely they would have expected to be a good series for them. What a save by Sizz! For once, the Champions Field announcer is not exaggerating. Sizz had to dodge early and make contact with the ball so that he could hit it off the inside of his own post. Unbelievable stuff to start off the 3rd game. And if game 2 didn't dampen FLuuMP and Musty's confidence, that save surely will do some damage. Sizz starting to pop off, starting to play accurately as well as quickly. The speed was never a question after the first game. Look at this though, Sizz and Athena somehow bumping into each other and still making it work. Well, less accurate call out by the Champions Field announcer. Does speak about though, another save by Sizz, wave dash by that same man. He's just trying to play some mind games with FLuuMP Musty here, but all of a sudden Athena misses the ball and that's going to allow FLuuMP in. It looks like Sizz has got everything under control in defense. There was never an opening there for FLuuMP Musty. Great recovery there by Sizz. He's just completely rinsed both players, and Athena comes in for the finish. And Sizz twists and turns, spirals, and shoots the ball into the post. And then leaves it for Athena to come in and slam home for 1-0. It looks like Sizz has definitely found his footing in this series. He's starting to show off just exactly why he is such a feared player, and former RLCS player as well. That's going to be a tie game for Musty now, and that is also a solo play on Sizz. Well played by Musty. He read Sizz's mind there. Early pop in the midfield to challenge, or rather to counter Sizz's early challenge. And we're all tied up once again. Looks like these two are certainly a good match for each other. Sizz wave dashing on every surface known to man. He's opened up the net once again for Athena. She's hesitating though, allowing Sizz to go for himself. And the double fake for Sizz! You've got to be kidding me. How does this work? They must know that Sizz is low on boost here, but FLuuMP and Musty are both pre-jumping. And neither come close. Nice shot, says FLuuMP. Sizz apologizes for what must feel pretty bad to concede. But I cannot wait to see Sizz or Athena's perspective on that one. That's a pretty outrageous goal. Not the first ridiculous moment we've seen in this series. Quick aerial by Sizz. Does get beaten by FLuuMP, but now Musty's beating Athena to the ball. FLuuMP open net will be secured. And thank goodness for them that he did, because if they've missed this one, the tilt would surely start to spiral out of control. Some good aerial speed there by both players, FLuuMP and Musty, winning their respective races to the ball. The game remains just as close as it looked like it might be in the last one. Boost steal by Sizz. FLuuMP is going to prioritize the ball. Athena's got that one under control at the near post. Definitely hanging with this lobby just fine is Athena. Very good ability to give Sizz as much space as she can, just to allow him to take control of the lobby, give them a good chance to win, as he's doing right now. Sizz with another 1v2 play. He neutralizes FLuuMP's challenge and then gets the flick onto Musty. Musty just has to be a bit more aggressive here. He's not giving himself much of a chance by backing off against a player like Sizz, who's so well known for his offense. 3-2 the score. Just under half the game to go. Sizz pounces on a FLuuMP who's standing still. But Musty comes in. It's actually just a free hit for him. Athena comes off the goal line, and she can't get close enough. Well played by FLuuMP. He's popped this one up just out of Sizz's reach. It looked like Sizz might have a touch onto it from FLuuMP's perspective, but you see there in the replay, that was not the case. It's a perfect pass. As Musty misses his demo into Sizz. Looks like he's taking himself a little bit out of position to try and land that demo. FLuuMP tries to retake control of the play in defense, but now Sizz's free hit at the edge of the box. Double commit by FLuuMP and Musty. At least they're both moving in opposite directions, so they're going to have a good spread of what they can continue to challenge. 2 contacts on the ball there by Musty. He's going to send it flying a bit further than you otherwise might expect. Athena beats FLuuMP to the ball. Musty has a bit of time though, as Sizz was backing off, trying to read a touch out to the left. And Sizz, off the ceiling he goes. He has to dodge early though, as he has jumped. The bump will not connect as Musty's way out of position to dodge it. Athena was also making an aggressive play onto FLuuMP. I don't know who they were planning to score the ball with in that play, if they're both making bump plays happen at the same time. Neither had enough speed to be demoing. I think right now the key for Musty and FLuuMP is actually slowing down the play. They have what it takes to match Sizz and Athena for speed, but Sizz has been playing so aggressively and so quickly. I don't know if that's the best way to try and counter him. They might want to just try and slow the game down, as that was when Sizz wasn't looking as comfortable. Athena with a fake. Leave this one for Sizz, who is sitting in defense with only 5 boosts. FLuuMP punishes the misplay by Sizz and Athena in defense. This is probably not the right time for a mind game, and he notices that Sizz looks to be struggling with his boost in defense. Couldn't quite get to the ball. Now 40 seconds left. It's FLuuMP and Musty in the lead. Sizz prioritizes the boost to start things off. More ball chasing for Sizz. He's put the ball into their half at least, and that's a great passing play by Sizz and Athena. Such a shame Athena was caught on the wrong side of the ball, so it couldn't continue any further. She'll get taken out of the game now by Musty. He's trying to finish this game with one more goal. FLuuMP dunks on Sizz. Musty has it at the back post, and his shot's on target. Saved again by Sizz. Athena will leave this one to go past her. Now they've got everybody in this corner, nobody in the middle for the center ball. They will keep it up though. Athena with no boost tries to keep the ball alive, and it will actually move out to Sizz, who's tried to flip reset. Looks like he didn't make contact with it, and that will be a dead ball. FLuuMP and Musty get it down and secure a win in game 3.
Thanks Tyler Jones for donating. He says, thank you to Johnny, Brian, and the participants. Big respect. My respect to everyone who donates.
Game 4. FLuuMP and Musty just need one more win to get their first win of the league. Of course, Athena and Sizz are also on the hunt for theirs. This being their first game means they aren't quite as desperate for it. You know, after seeing that they can hang with FLuuMP and Musty, with absolutely no doubt about that fact, they'll absolutely be wanting to win this one. The ball's bounced low. Musty's there for the finish. Right there, Sizz and Athena are just praying that it's going to roll up the wall, but it refuses to. As Musty gets Athena out of position. You know, Athena's had some good plays on the ball when she's rotating far back enough, but she does struggle when she gets caught underneath it a little bit. That's the key for her to try and avoid, if she can just read these power clears before they occur. As FLuuMP shuts down Sizz. Now Musty's hit it over the top of Athena's head. This is really awkward for Athena. Sizz is there to help out, and he'll try to get a 1v2 dribble again. Athena not able to make contact of the ball that spilled free. Sizz certainly getting beat to the ball that time. Musty was in a great position. Passing play by Sizz and Athena. Looks like it's going to go wide though. Athena tries to keep it alive, but I think right now they just have to be careful. Oh, hang on a second. Half volley by Athena. Almost catches Musty off guard. Musty can't have a lot of boost right here because Athena is going to keep on aggressing. Reverse aerial takeoff by Sizz. Shut down by FLuuMP. He's got plenty of boost to stick around at least for the time being. Athena's going to knock this one into the corner. And FLuuMP trying to take this one under control, but he's immediately lost it. Both Athena and Sizz thought about moving in for this. Sizz will get the center ball, but Athena's backed off a little bit too far to make any play on it. It's a real chance for Sizz though, and he's going to go for the shot directly, which will go in. A nice shot, says Athena. He had the option for the double touch here, but he realized that FLuuMP had tripped off the goalpost on his way into the net. So his second takeoff is probably not going to happen too quickly. The shot was definitely fast enough to get in before FLuuMP rather could recover. There's a good read there on the fake kickoff by Musty. They weren't able to get a goal out of it. FLuuMP rotating ball side to try and demo Sizz. Barely couldn't catch up with him. Sizz does rotate out to let Athena come in. It's another pass from Athena and the demo on FLuuMP. And Sizz slams in a second aerial goal. Fantastic work by Athena. She's able to center it and take FLuuMP out of the equation. You know, FLuuMP was in the exact right spot to be saving a goal line shot like this. So it's a necessary demo, certainly causing chaos in the goal line. Sizz is beaten by FLuuMP. That could have been a goal. Looks like the tight angle was too much for FLuuMP this time. Sizz snatches at the shot a little bit, but he's going to follow through with a demo. They are certainly the more aggressive of the two teams, Sizz and Athena. And I can't disagree with these demo plays that they're going for. They do make a lot of sense. They're not forcing it too hard, but when there's an opportunity to go for one, they're doing just that. But look at this solo play by Musty. First touch puts Sizz in an awkward position, and the second one puts the ball in the goal. It wasn't a terrible idea to fake a challenge here by Sizz, but from this range, he's always going to be second best. He's always going to be second favourite to be coming out on top. Athena gets fake onto FLuuMP. They're going to try and dribble Musty. Actually, FLuuMP comes barreling in, almost does it for her. Sizz is taking himself out of the game. This is risky now. So Musty has a bit of alone time to dismantle the defense. Sizz comes back quickly though. It's a good thing he did. That was actually an open net miss for Sizz. He did rush at it. Athena's going to have to rotate back ASAP if she's going to be here in time for Sizz's center ball. Does get there first, but only to put the ball wide as she expected Sizz to center it more towards the back post. Minute and 57 seconds left. Sizz gets one pass out wide to Athena. Just thinking about what to do. Musty pounces on that hesitation. It's actually an open net now for FLuuMP. He's got a long time to find this one, and he's going to play it safe. Straight down the middle. Athena and Sizz both out the game. And now they trail by one in a game that they must win if they want to keep their series winning hopes alive. Minute and 39 seconds left on that kickoff. FLuuMP gets it past Sizz and tries this same pass to Musty, which worked last game. This time Musty decides not to aggress on it. Seems like a good idea, being one goal ahead. Musty, 360 air roll shot. Athena's up to block FLuuMP's follow-up. Sizz trying to pick up small pads. He just doesn't have enough boost to really do everything he wants here. Athena with a good read. She able to anticipate the shot that was coming in. Fakes FLuuMP out the play as well. It looks like Sizz and Athena are struggling to get the ball out of their half at the moment. Now Sizz will do just that. It's a great start, but he's missed another shot that was an open net by the looks of things. Not an easy one with the boost that he had, but still an open net. There's no doubt about that, and not the first one that he's had in this game. As he gets a piece of Sizz's ball. That's going to slow down Sizz's approach to their net. 37 seconds left. Musty is trying to keep this one under control. It keeps falling out to Sizz, and this is causing all kinds of problems. Sizz with a hat trick. And it's another quick aerial goal. FLuuMP had no chance. Just could not read the bounce in time, and Sizz was up Way too early for him to contest. Absolutely slams the shot on net. And we do have a tie game still. 30 seconds to go. Sizz and Athena are trying to tie up the series. FLuuMP and Musty are trying to win the series. Athena centers it. It's another aerial play for Sizz. He'll have to read the downward bounce. Runs out of boost. Looks like he was on point for it. Low boost shot for Athena still. Good bit of power on it, but FLuuMP will send it wide. And now Musty looking for the backboard. Sizz is there. 5 seconds left. FLuuMP might have overcommitted a little bit. And now Sizz has a chance to counter attack. Great boost grab by FLuuMP there. Key as well, as Athena was able to take out Musty in the net. While all that was occurring in the corner, now overtime game 4. Must score situation for Sizz and Athena. FLuuMP and Musty just have to try it and shut down Sizz's aerial plays, which have been plaguing their goal on the edge of the box. So Sizz is going to try and make something happen here. Dodges the wrong way, and in comes Musty to shut that one down. And he might have this past Athena. Looks like he's going wide. Athena needs to make a touch happen to stop the dish from being a potential threat. Zero boost on Athena. Really awkward position, but Musty skies the shot. In comes Sizz to take control. That could have been and should have really been the game. Athena had no boost whatsoever, and Musty had the whole goal to aim at. Now here comes Athena at the other side of the field. Try to punish Musty and FLuuMP for that miss, which could prove to be costly. Sizz on the way back for boost. Athena doesn't have backup here. She does decide to go diagonal with it. So now Sizz will be ready to come in and follow up. Looking for a block is Sizz, but it's going to go over. Now Athena has to be careful here. She's going to hit the ball into a shooting angle, and that is off the backboard for FLuuMP, who's sitting way back. Looks like FLuuMP and Musty are just waiting and hoping for an open net. They're looking for Sizz and Athena to double commit once again. Musty staying low on this one. Athena barrels right through. Minute and 25 into overtime. It looks like it might be a little bit open, but Musty's there. Oh my goodness, Athena off the underside of the crossbar with the flick. What a flick it was with zero boost. Aerial shot by Sizz. Athena's looking for goalkeepers right now. Trying to take everybody out of the game. And the tight angle shot is nailed by Sizz. That's 4 goals. And we are going to game 5. Musty thought he'd done enough finding the tight angle here, but Sizz drains it, and we are all tied up.
Thank you calculated.gg for helping with these stats and more. If you viewers have any stat requests, tweet me, I'll see what I can do.
Game 5. FLuuMP and Musty had the lead in this series 2 times. But both times, Athena and Sizz have fought back. Are we going to see a continuation of all the odd games being won by FLuuMP and Musty? Or is this the moment where Sizz can come out and clutch this one? Or is it going to be Athena with the clutch? You never know. She has been making some pretty big plays, especially in the last game. They've shown a lot of guts to come back twice in a row. And Athena gets it. Both the defenders in the wrong foot. Sizz comes in for the finish, but what a touch by Athena. She cuts it to the left. Neither Musty nor FLuuMP were expecting that angle. No doubt they thought she was going to try and take that one up the wall. Most players would in that position, but it was the perfect response. Oh, now that's a pretty good response. FLuuMP with a banger off the crossbar. Sizz thought he had time to go into the corner for boost, but FLuuMP will punish him for that. And we're all tied up once again. Completely even series here. Looks like Sizz might have first play. No, FLuuMP gonna beat him to it actually. His touch does turn into more of a pass towards Sizz than anything else. Fake by Sizz in the corner. We've been seeing less and less fakes by Sizz as this series has progressed. Athena almost finds the top corner with a volley. She's been sneaking into positions that FLuuMP and Musty haven't been expecting. FLuuMP reset shut down by Musty this time. Sizz has to step in, prevent FLuuMP from banging in another long shot. Sizz tries to get it past both. He gets slammed from behind by FLuuMP. And now FLuuMP's going to back up Athena with a fake aerial play. Athena looking for height on this one. Sizz Perfect position for the double touch. And he nails it. Once again, Athena with the perfect pass. Just lofts it straight up in the air. And Sizz had the perfect angle, the perfect view to see what was happening. And they go back in front. FLuuMP and Musty have got it all to do here. It's been Sizz and Athena for the past 2 games, making all kinds of plays. Most of Musty and FLuuMP's goals have resulted by Sizz and Athena overextending. But look at this, Athena's just got in for a demo out of nowhere. Fakes it on the goal line. And that really could have been a 3rd goal. And FLuuMP comes in for some revenge on Athena. You know, she's been causing so many problems for them this game. Sneaking in with the awkward angle dribbles, with passes they don't expect, demos that they don't expect. FLuuMP's shot is too low for Athena, but Sizz is there to get the block on it. Another chance for FLuuMP. Tries to center it, but Athena is going to block that. Might have just done it herself though, as she hit it high and dry, just over the top of Musty. We managed to make a pretty smart touch on the ball there, but it didn't take anyone from blue team out of the game. Speaking of out of the game, looks like everybody on orange team's out of the game as Sizz just takes the ball for a walk. Musty misreading the ball on the sidewall as last man back, and he will concede. 3-1 now in favour of Sizz and Athena. This has got to be so nerve-wracking for Musty and FLuuMP, and that is going to make it even worse. Sizz gets another goal, and it's from an Athena block kickoff. She's managed to neutralise this one, not just in the centre of the field, but over the top of FLuuMP's head, who was cheating on the other side. Half the game to go, 3-goal difference with Athena and Sizz in front. Another mind game by Athena to set up Sizz. He lands on top of Musty, but Athena's got some solo defending to do. In comes Musty and FLuuMP as well. And the demo by FLuuMP onto Athena will be exactly what they need. You realise that Musty had the ball under perfect control and makes the play onto the goalie. Really nicely done by FLuuMP there, just to make sure that they can get the goal that they desperately need. Strong kickoff by Musty, but Sizz is smartly stayed back in the middle, just to make sure that nothing is going to go wrong for the time being. Passing play by FLuuMP and Musty. Not enough power on the pass or the shot though. For the time being, Musty does have the ball past Sizz. He's solo playing Athena as well. And there's the air dribble. Athena didn't read enough of the touches. And they're back within 1. Musty and FLuuMP on the comeback trail. Great control by Musty, accelerating the ball at the end there. You can only really tell from Athena's perspective just how quickly the ball started moving. A really tough read. Athena doesn't know if Musty's planning a fake. There have been fakes aplenty in this series. Still a 1-goal lead for Sizz and Athena. Or is it? As FLuuMP and Musty have a wide open net, and it's all tied up. Sizz gets taken out of the game all too easily. Not expecting Musty to go for this, but if you're Musty, why wouldn't you go for this? It's so safe. And Sizz is going to be regretting that so much. He did not need to advance here. Surely, with a 3-goal lead, you'd expect a player of his caliber to be able to close out the series. But it's now FLuuMP and Musty who are making all kinds of plays. I swear no more than a minute ago they were trailing by 3 goals. Now they're up by 1. What a finish by FLuuMP as he smashes it off Musty's infield pass. 1 minute and 33 seconds now for Athena and Sizz to come back in one of the most scripted series we've seen in quite some time. That pass is not going to work out very well for FLuuMP. Sizz, if he had a bit more boost, surely would have put that one on target. And here it comes off the ceiling. FLuuMP is waiting on the goal line. He knows that Sizz is likely to get another touch here. Doesn't want to overcommit too early, or overcommit at all, really. Fine game by Sizz. FLuuMP going to replicate with one of his own. Athena and Musty decide to break the fake chain. Sizz coming off the wall for a ball which is really quite far away. And only 54 seconds left. Another mind game by FLuuMP. Musty has to jump to avoid dying. FLuuMP is definitely looking nervous. Musty and FLuuMP both miss on the ball. What is happening? They look so solid in a 4-goal streak. Now they're a bit all over the place. They just need to hold on for another 30 seconds, and they will have the game win here. Sizz, Athena are starting to apply the pressure that they need to do if they're going to bring this one back. That's a huge clear by FLuuMP. 22 seconds left. Sizz has to make something happen. He gets it past Musty. Is he trying to fly down on top of FLuuMP here? It's past FLuuMP rather, but it's a solo play for Musty. Surely going to be another goal. No, Sizz is going to be back in time. Athena did enough to push Musty wide. Now the solo play by Athena. Mind game, but she ran out of boost. The mind game was successful. She had it past FLuuMP, but now the ball is just so close to being on the ground. There will be on the ground. What a series. But after all is said and done, Musty and FLuuMP take the win.
Thank you to everyone who has donated. We very much appreciate every one of you. We are all proud to be a part of this. FLuuMP and Musty win with their second series of the tournament, and fought hard for it. That makes them 1 for 1. Athena and Sizz will have to wait a while for their next chance to get a win. Join us tomorrow to see John Sandman and Lethamere take on Jesse and Mertzi. I hope you join us no matter who was playing though. Thank you Johnny for casting, thank you Manscaped for supporting the event, thank you, the viewer, for watching. Please consider donating, and remember that Manscaped are matching all donations up to the first $10,000. I am your host, and your pal, Brian. Check your balls.